Right, 9b. Find the points of intersection of this graph here, looks a mess, with the x-axis in some interval. Fine, okay. So, I need to solve this equation equals the x-axis. What is the x-axis again? Well, let's just remind ourselves. Here's the x-axis. This is the line, actually. I could call it the line y equals 0. That's the x-axis. This is the line y equals 0. Here's the line y equals 5. Here's the line y equals minus 2 going across here. This one y equals 0 at the x-axis. So, where does this hit the x-axis? It's when y equals 0. So let me go ahead and write that down. Okay, here we go, upside down, that's fun. Let me write that down. It's when all of this mess here is equal to y, it's equal to 0. So 0 equals y equals cos 4x minus root 3 sine 4x. Now we can do one of two things at this stage. One option is basically to look at this and panic. The other option is to think, well, what was the point of question A? So in question A, we actually found out that this equals the same thing as this, specifically with k equals upside down 2 and a equals upside down pi over 3. So this is actually the same thing as 2 cos of 4x plus pi over 3. Okay, great. Simplifying this, what's going on? I've got 0 equals 2 cos of 4x plus pi over 3. And this is looking a lot more manageable. In fact, you know what? Let's just half both sides, actually. Divide both sides by 2. 0 equals cos of 4x plus pi over 3. Loving it. This is getting easier every single time. Okay. When does cos of something give me 0? Cos of something gives me 0 here and here. Specifically at 90 and 270, but of course we're loving the radians in this question. So when we see 90, what we really mean is pi over 2. When we see 270, what we really mean is 3 pi over 2. Okay, so I've got two options here. Let's just go with, we'll do them both for fun. Okay, so either this thing in here has to be pi over 2, so that cos of it gives me 0. So basically either 4x plus pi over 3 equals pi over 2, or this thing has to give me this, so that cos of it hits 0. So, or 4x plus pi over 3 equals 3 pi over 2. Now all we'll have to do is solve some messy equations with pi's and fractions. So let's go ahead. I'm going to times both sides, everything by 6. Just, that'll wipe out this and this. Let's just do it, right? 24x plus 2 pi equals 3 pi. So x would equal, take them away, pi over 24. Here, do the same thing. 24x plus 2 pi equals, what's 3 times 3? 9 pi. Okay, take that away and I've got 24x equals 7 pi, or in other words, x equals 7 pi over 24. Isn't that, oh no, it's not quite a quarter. Oh. Right, anyway, so that's a bit more than a quarter. Solving it in this region, I think both of these are going to come in, because that's certainly less than half, isn't it? So that's the question, is it less than half of pi? So yeah, I've got this one, I've got this one, two answers there. I could go and check if there's more answers. I feel like it's a bit unlikely. To check for more answers, I'd be looking at my cos wiggle over here and going, okay, the next one, well, the pattern's obvious. Half pi, 3 halves of pi. This one's going to be 5 pi over 2. So let's just check that out just in case for safety. So that will be when 4x plus pi over 3 equals 5 pi over 2 times by 6, 24x plus 2 pi is going to be 15 pi. Take it away. X is going to end up being 13 pi over 24. And that is actually just over half. So that one is actually outside the range. So didn't need to do that. We were already done here and here.